Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here for the first time, don't worry, this is not how my videos normally start. In today's video, as you can probably tell from the thumbnail and the title, I'm going to be dyeing my hair either pink or purple, and I wanted it to be a surprise for you so that you find out partway through the video. I also made the decision that I would film my intro after filming the clips for the video, but I didn't add two and two together to realise that that would mean in filming the intro I would have my newly coloured hair, therefore ruining the surprise. So this is why you have me in voiceover form from the future, and you can watch the same clip of me posing for a thumbnail over and over again, because I thought, you know, that's better than a blank screen, hopefully. So I'm going to tell you about today's video really quickly so that we can move on to the actual footage. In today's video, I put out some polls on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's just Miss Trina-Louise, asking you to make decisions for me throughout my day. One of those being, should I dye my hair pink or should I dye my hair purple? I've seen other YouTube content creators doing this, and I just thought it'd be a really fun video to do to let you take control of my life for the day. So here is that footage. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, if you could give it a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new here and you fancy sticking around and pressing that subscribe button, I would love to have you. I hope you enjoy the video. Now back to Trina from the past. Hello, so we've got the results in from the first vote of the day. I asked you if for brunch we should have pancakes or if we should have some crumpets, and you guys are very anti-crumpet. Like, it's quite a high percentage for pancakes. So we've got, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I'll pop it up on the screen anyway. We've got 71% for pancakes and 29% for crumpets. What have you got against crumpets? But actually I'm quite happy because I had crumpets yesterday, so I'm excited to have pancakes. I know I'm being lazy and using a pancake mix. I do sometimes make my own, but when I was doing the food shop, I was having a bit of a bad day and I was just like, add the treats to the basket. So we've got some pre-made pancake mix that all I have to do is add water and pour. So even I can't mess that up, because if you've seen any of my like cooking, baking videos before, I am slightly lacking in that area. So at least this way nothing can go wrong. So I'm gonna make, I think I'm gonna have Nutella and strawberry, and Adam's gonna have bacon and maple syrup. So I'm gonna make us some pancakes and I'm actually really excited. So, turns out you can still mess up using easy shake pancakes. Honestly, I find my pancake mix easier than that. This was just so thin, and the first one came out lumpy, and there was too much oil in the pan, and then they were too sticky and kept sticking to my spatula. And you know, I was probably meant to melt the Nutella, but I got a bit fed up at the end and just dumped it on. So I've got Nutella and strawberries. It's going to taste the same once it's in my mouth. And Adam's got cold bacon and maple syrup. So let me just do a little taste test, and then we'll let Adam eat his cold brunch. So you'll have to excuse the fact that I spilt maple syrup all down my top whilst pouring it for Adam. Honestly guys, I am not a chef. But that still tastes really good. It would be better if I had banana as well. But yes, still super yummy. I think next time I'll just use my own recipe though, because it's actually a bit easier. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. Hello, it is a little while later and we are in my bathroom now. So if it's a little bit echoey, then I apologise, but there's not much I can do. I'm also trying to keep my lighting the best I can as we go, but like we're not with my studio lights in my bedroom. We're a bit around my house today, so hopefully hopefully it'll be all good. So since brunch, I asked 2 questions on Instagram. The first one was, should I do a workout or should I watch YouTube and chill? And I was very surprised. I thought you were going to be mean to me and make me do a workout, but as it stands, 56% of you said YouTube and 44% said workout. So I am gonna savor my YouTube time after what we do next. And the second question that I asked is, should I dye my hair lilac or light pink? Now, I've mentioned a couple of times recently that I'm not happy with my hair, and the main problem is, not so much today because it needs a wash, but parts of it are so cool toned and light. And then I have this like golden band around it, and I love being blonde. And as soon as I can safely go to the hairdressers, I will be fixing this and living my best blonde life. But it's gonna be quite a while till then, so I thought, let's just put semi-permanent dye on and have some fun. Now, I've had pink hair before and I loved it. And I'm so tempted to go back to pink, but I've also always wanted to try lilac, and I did try before, but my hair wasn't light enough. And so I asked you guys which you'd like me to do. And as it stands, 53% of you say lilac and 47% say light pink. So it was a close one, but I was kind of hoping you'd say lilac anyway, because that's the one I've not done before. So we're gonna try and dye my hair lilac. So I have gone for some Directions hair dye, because this is what I used to use for my pink hair. I used to use this one, I think it was this one in Cerise. And what I do is I get quite a darker colour and I mix it with a load of conditioner, because then you don't need to get loads of this, you need the tiniest amount in conditioner, and it just makes it cheaper. If you're doing like a lighter or a pastel colour, you can just get the darker one and lighten it up with conditioner. I do not know how this is going to turn out. I have never tried to do lilac hair with Directions before, and I'm hoping that the colour I've got is going to work. So I've got violet, which is quite a vibrant purple, but I'm hoping once we dull it down with some conditioner. And it also came with this silver, which is quite blue, which I think is more for toning. But we might put a bit of that in there as well and just see. Some people with semi-permanent hair dye, it really sticks to their hair. Whereas with mine, I mean, this is blonder than when I did it before, but when I had the pink before, it washed out quite completely and left pretty clean blonde hair behind. So I'm hoping that if this doesn't work, in a couple of weeks it'll be all gone anyway, but I'm hoping it's going to work. So first of all, let me get a load of conditioner in my professional mixing bowl. It is, yes, Tupperware, but you know, we make do. So I'm just going to put a load of conditioner in here, and then I'll start trying to mix the colour. So I will need quite a lot because I have a lot of hair. Come on. Why is this not coming out? It's literally not moving. Okay, let me put the lid on and try and give it a bit of a bang. So there we go. You'll have to excuse that yet again I don't have a bra on, but I didn't fancy putting a bra on just to dye my hair. We will potentially get dressed at some point today, but at the moment we're just braless and free. Oh, I'm getting conditioner everywhere. Okay, I think we'll just get it all out. Oh, covering myself in conditioner. Okay, that's probably as much as we're going to get. So let me put some gloves on. I do have like press-on nails at the moment, so hopefully they don't pierce through. Like the amount of times I used to have just pink hands because I'd run out of gloves. But we are older and wiser now, so we bought gloves. Okay, so I'm gonna start mixing some violet into here. I'm gonna start with the smallest amount because you can always add more, but it's a lot harder to take it away. And I remember when I used to do the pink, I honestly needed the smallest amount. So I'm literally gonna start with just that much. That's probably a little bit more than I used to use for the pink, but we're using more dye this time, so we'll see. But yeah, you can already see how much it's changing the colour, hopefully, if I actually get the mixing in camera's shot. So you can see it's a much lighter purple, and I'm definitely going to put a bit more in here because this is so light. Let's try that much more. I'd rather it be too light this time than too dark because I can always just do it a second time later on with more colour, but I mean, I guess it does wash out over time anyway. So this is the colour at the moment. I think we'll put a tiny bit more in and see. If you're a hairdresser, please don't get angry at me if I'm doing anything wrong. I'm not doing this as a tutorial. Nobody copy me because I don't know what I'm doing. I just try and hope for the best. Like, that's the colour that it's getting to. I think we probably need a bit more. Come on, let's be brave and let's go for this bit more, and then we'll leave it. We might add a bit of the silver. It's so blue. Clean my brush. Just gonna add that much silver, and hopefully, because this is looking a bit pinky, so that might bring out a bit more purple. You can obviously just buy lilac hair dye, but the amount of hair I have, I'd need to use like 2 full pots. And this is just what I'm used to having done. Yeah, it's going more purple now, can you see? Make sure it's all mixed up properly. And then I'm gonna start putting it on my hair. So Adam has just made me a coffee. So what I thought I might do is just do a little bit of a test strand whilst I drink my coffee, just to see like how it turns out, if the colour is right or not. So I'm just gonna pop it because I feel like it's still too light. Like, pink is a bit more of a vibrant colour, so when I did pink I could get away with using less, so I might need more colour. So I'll just coat this end in the lilac and then I'll have my coffee, we'll come back, see how it's turned out, and then if I need to make it darker then I can do that. But yeah, at least it'll give us an idea. But yeah, it's like a really light, pretty lilac. So we'll see how that goes. I'll have my coffee and then I'll be back. Okay, so it's not been long at all, probably a few minutes, and I don't know how much it'll pick up on camera, but it's really going quite purple. It looks really pretty. I love the sort of tone, but it's a bit too purple, so I've just added a little bit more conditioner to the mixture just to lighten it a touch, because it's almost perfect. It just looks a teeny bit too dark for the lilac I'm going for. So, okay, this is my final mixture. I'm gonna section my hair and I'll probably just time lapse this bit for you. Also, don't judge my technique. I'm probably gonna slather it on with my hands because I'm just sort of putting it all over. It's not like bleach where I'm being quite precise. I'm just slathering it and I really just need to coat it. So I'm probably gonna get my hands involved and just really slather it rather than using the brush. So don't tell Brad Mondo. Also, if you don't know who Brad Mondo is, he is a hairdresser that does like Hairdresser Reacts videos, and they are brilliant and I love them and you should check him out. But yeah, I will catch up with you after the time lapse. So that is it all on my hair. I nearly ran out. I was so close to running out. On reflection, if I'd have just used a comb to brush it through, it would have made it a bit easier. And I am worried that it's not going to be as lilac as I was hoping, and that it doesn't seem to be taking to the more golden patches that I have in my hair, which is annoyingly right at the front mostly, so that'll be frustrating. But I'm probably going to leave it for about half an hour, see what happens. I'm going to go and have my YouTube time, which you kindly allowed me to have rather than working out. Then I'll wash it off and we'll see what happens. I can always go back in with more colour. It's easier to add more than take away. So I'll see you probably in about an hour really, because I've got to leave it for half an hour and then wash it off. So I'll probably see you in about an hour's time. Right, are we ready for the reveal? Da, 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 da. Wow. That failed. There is a slight purple tinge to my hair. Like when I shine a light on it, I don't know if you'll see, but I can see that there's lilac in there. But with the light away, there's almost a pinky tinge, but it's just like meh. It just looks a bit rubbish. So I think I'm gonna dye it again. I was debating just leaving it for today, but I'm gonna dye it again because you guys are currently voting on whether I should tidy my room or not. And yay, it looks like I'm going to be tidying my room. So I thought, let me just throw on some more dye with more purple in it and let it soak in and do its thing while I'm tidying my room. I think I'm going to use a lot more purple this time, which is strange because, like I said, when I used to do my pink hair, I put in much less than I did today, but different colours, you know. So we are doing my hair again, but I'm not going to time-lapse it all again because you've already seen it. But next time you see me, I'll have dye in the hair and we'll be tidying my room. But then the next time you see me, I will have purple hair, hopefully. So the hair dye is back on. I went a little bit extreme. I went from one extreme to the other. I was like, stuff this not working again, and I put the rest of the tub on. I'll pop a picture of the colour that the dye was. So yeah, it was a lot darker, but it's, you know, I think it's gonna be fine. I did get it all over me. We're not gonna talk about that. But I'm gonna leave it on my hair for like half an hour now whilst I tidy my room, because you guys were kind to me when it came to the exercise, but when it came to the tidying, I like to think of it as, you know what's good for me, and you know I need to tidy my room, so you're just giving me some like loving encouragement. But I'm not gonna lie, I am not in the mood to tidy at all, but I committed, so I'm gonna do it because, yeah, we've got 53% saying tidy and 47% saying leave it, so it's pretty close. But yeah, so I am going to tidy as much as I can in half an hour, which is how long I'm gonna leave my hair dye on. It's pretty messy in here, guys, I'm not gonna lie. If you saw my last room tidying video, I do get quite messy in here because this is where I work. Like my day-to-day work, this is where I film, this is where my clothes live, my makeup, this is also a spare room, that's a sofa bed behind me. So a lot happens in this room, and if I don't keep on top of it for a few days, I mean, what you're about to see happens. So, like, you know, life is what it is. I'm not gonna hide the truth from you guys. I am messy. I'm not dirty, I'm clean, but I'm messy, and you might not believe that those two things can exist together. You can be clean and messy at the same time, because I'm just not tidy. I'm a bit cluttered, I have stuff everywhere, but enough about that because I'm sure this video is already long enough. Let me speed through tidying this. I'm going to time lapse it for you, wash off my hair dye, come back, show you the results, and then, I mean, what time is it? It's 7:15. So I think then it is time to decide what Adam and I are going to have for dinner. I think we're going to have takeaway, so I'm going to put up a poll. I need to put up a poll now, saying whether we should get pizza or curry. So you guys can pick for us. And then we might have a drink tonight. I'm going to let you guys pick whether we drink or not. So I'll pop those polls up now, so by the time I've done all this, they will be voted upon. Voted for. You know what I'm trying to say. So let's begin the time lapse, and this is going to go so quickly for you guys. You're so lucky, because for me, this is not going to be fun, but needs must. So a little progress update, this corner is empty, woo! That was made up of clothes that have gone in my wardrobe, some that need to go into my drawer in our actual bedroom. These are all to go up on Depop or Instagram for sale. I still need to do the sofa, this corner full of clothes, and the windowsill will not even talk about. My desk is pretty tidy. I know it doesn't look it at the moment, but that's just stuff that I need to put in my drawers once I can get to them. But you know what the problem is? I've just got clothes everywhere because hopefully I'm not making you seasick. I'm trying to spin slowly. I've got that bag, that bag, that bag, that bag, and most of that pile. They're either for sale for Depop, which I just need to get around to, or they're for the charity shop, and charity shops aren't open at the moment, so I just need to, I don't know. So I think once the charity shops are open and once I get my backside into gear and put more stuff up on Depop, then, you know, I'll have less stuff. But at the moment there's just clothes everywhere. And also we have a bit of a situation, like, oh, hi. My wardrobe, I don't know if you saw, I did a declutter not long ago, but it is full again and I'm very worried about the state of the pole. So I think, let me just talk to you in the mirror. I think it is nearly time for another declutter, so if you want me to do that on my channel again, let me know, because you enjoyed it last time. I am covered in purple hair dye. Hopefully that's going to come off in the shower. But yes, I've probably got about 10-15 minutes more to keep going, and then yeah, I'll put more time lapse in and I'll probably see you after my shower now. I'm just listening to Taylor Swift whilst I tidy, in case, you know, anyone's interested. I did do my watching YouTube time. That's awful English. But I did spend some time watching YouTube earlier, which you guys let me do, so thank you so much. I was just watching some Mia Maples videos, who I'm sure you have already heard of because she's like massive, but in case you haven't, she does a whole load of videos, but the ones that I was watching today was her like renovation videos. She posted one today. She is, as a surprise for her dad, renovating a van and turning it into like a camper van for him, and it's just so lovely. She's so nice. She did one as well for her grandparents where she renovated their house as a surprise, and it's just like, if you need anything heartwarming to watch, I recommend you check her out, because I got a bit emotional because like the relationship she has with her parents is just the most beautiful thing. And I lost my mum when I was 20. It was actually the 7-year anniversary last weekend, and it just made me a little bit emotional seeing how like the relationship she has with her parents. They're so close and it's just really beautiful. And anyway, the point of that is check out Mia Maples, because just heartwarming content, which we all need right now. So yeah, check that out. I'm just talking so I don't have to clean, guys, I'm not gonna lie, but come on Trina, carry on. We made more progress. I didn't finish it, but I need to go and wash this dye out now, so I will finish it tomorrow. We are nearly there. It doesn't look like it, but we are. So now I'm gonna go wash this dye out of my hair and I'll catch up with you soon. Guys, I'm just on my phone at the minute, so excuse the lighting. I haven't dried it yet, but it's looking really dark. Hair usually looks darker when it's wet. I need to remember this, so I'm trying not to panic. I'm gonna dry it and then I'll be back. Okay, are you ready for the second hair reveal of this video? Da, 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 da. I have purple hair. I have purple hair, not lilac, and I have, I'm gonna call it patchy hair. Let's not deny what it is. So I've got like silvery lilac here. It doesn't look so bad on camera, and it isn't awful, but it's definitely lighter around here. Let me turn my lights down a bit, see if you can see the, oh, that's up. So you can see that it's lighter here. I'll turn them back up a little bit. So what's happened is it's a bit lighter here, and then it's really purple here, which is where, thinking about it, I focused a lot of the product because I didn't want my ends to not take it, but my ends are the most bleached, so you know, I should have thought about it, that there needs to be more product here. But it isn't awful. It is a lot more purple than I wanted it to be. It's taken me about half an hour to like get used to it and be like, it's not as bad, because I did have a bit of a freak out. I was like, Adam, I look like Barney the bloody purple dinosaur. It isn't awful. And the thing with semi-permanent dye is that it does wash out relatively quickly. So hopefully it will fade to a bit more of a lighter purple, more of the lilac that I was going for. But this just goes to show, even just doing semi-permanent dye, I just need to go to the hairdressers, but you know, lockdown life. So I think once I've washed it a couple of times and some of this really deep purple like fades out, I think I'll really like it, because the more lilac-y bits I really love. It's just the intense purple and like the not evenness of it. But you know, no one else except all of you guys at home are gonna see me for the foreseeable future. So yeah, I'm relatively happy. It's not what I was going for with the lilac, but it's different and it looks cute, right? Right? So we have just ordered some pizza because you guys voted between pizza and curry that we should have some pizza. Let me just tell you the stats on that. 53% said pizza and 47% said curry, so thanks so much for the pizza. And I've just put out another poll asking if we should have a drink tonight. So I'll probably catch up with you when the pizza arrives. Hello, you are back in my kitchen. First of all, I have to say, I'm sorry, I realise I just haven't got dressed or put on a bra the whole of this video, but I've been like in and out the shower, I've been cleaning. So, you know, if I don't have to wear a bra, I'm not going to wear a bra because they are just not comfortable. So let's check the poll for whether Adam and I are allowed a drink tonight. I'm hoping so, because I really fancy just a cheeky drink or two. So yes, yay, we're having a drink. It is 82% say drink, 18 say don't. So I'm going to make a little rum and ginger beer. The pizza's on its way. I'll show you the pizza when it gets here, and then I'm probably going to sign this video off because it's been probably super long, as all my videos are. So let me make a drink, I'll show you the pizza, and then we'll finish off. We have pizza! Thank you so much for letting us have pizza tonight. We do love a good pizza. I have got a stuffed crust with chicken, pepperoni and bacon. Adam has gone for stuffed crust with pepperoni, bacon and some extra cheese. Let's have a bit more light so we can see the pizza in its full glory. Beautiful. I am about to tuck into this, so let me just do a quick outro and then I'm gonna go eat my pizza and drink my drink. So that is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a little bit of a different one. It's been a bit more casual, but I thought it could be fun. I watch people do sort of challenge videos and I really enjoy them, so I wanted to try something new. So you'll have to let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. Would you like me to do more videos like this? Are there any sort of challenge videos that you'd like me to try out? Let me know, because I am very open to suggestions. If you've enjoyed this video, if you could give it a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new here and you've enjoyed it and you want to subscribe, I'd also really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching today. I'm gonna go eat some pizza and drink a rum or two, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!